Today I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial for Dr. Frankenfurter from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I used to perform with the New York City Rocky Horror Picture Show cast. I was primarily a Frankenfurter, and I'm also the owner of Deadly Sting Tattoos that produces and sells Frankenfurter themed temporary tattoos. First thing I'm going to do is use just an oil-free BB cream. It's the lightest skin tone I can find because I'm pretty pale to begin with, but I would always say go, maybe 1 to 2 shades lighter than your actual skin tone. This is Manic Panic Virgin Pressed White Powder. I'm going to just do a light patting of this. Also go halfway down my neck, but not on my eyes. For the contouring, I'm using a combination of products. Revlon Photo Ready Cream Blush in Pinched, and I'm also using a NYX Wonder Stick, but only darker side. Angle brush with fairly stiff bristles. I'm gonna load up my brush here. I'm gonna take this and just kind of draw a little bit of it right in here. And then I'm gonna kind of mix in here these two colors. Now I'm going to do the cheek contour, just kind of a triangle shape, and what I want to do is bisect my cheekbone. I want this bottom line to be slightly angled downward and kind of connect from this little bit of my ear to my lip corner. And then it will connect with this. I want to get it nice and a nice amount of coverage. It is going to get not blended out, but blotted a bit with more white, so it will not be this intense in its final form. I'm going to do highlight. I'm going to use the same white powder that I use all over the face, but I'm going to use this small eyeshadow brush, really load it on, right down the center of my face. Now, this is something I do just specifically to accentuate my upper lip length, because Tim's is a little more prominent than mine. In my original makeup tutorial, I think I said I'd do it to make my mouth look more horsey, and I think people told me they got a kick out of that. I don't really like, this is dipped down a little lower than I want, so what I do when I make a little mistake like that, I take this brush into my white. And it helps me just reestablish that line a bit better, and I'm going to do it here too for symmetry. It's just really important to pat and not rub or smear. You can smear down here because there's no contour or highlight down there. Everywhere else, stipple is the way to go. Next, eyes. I am doing start of film eyes, which is black and gray, as opposed to end of film eyes, where it is gray and blue. First thing I'm going to do is take this little itty bitty angle brush, very small, about 1/4 inch. I am using currently Sephora matte gray in Hurricane. You could get any matte gray that has like a good amount of depth to it. I'm going to just kind of load up my brush here on both sides. I like to blow on it to keep it from having fallout, and I'm going to go right down equal to my tear duct. Up and slightly out. I'm going to take this angle of the brush and pull it across to make this point. Similarly, I'm going to use that point to connect down to my eyebrow. There is a difference in the shape of the eyeshadow between the early scenes and the later scenes. Early scenes, there's more of an upward angle, and for floor show, it's a little bit more parallel to the ground. I'm kind of working with the natural length of my eyebrows. Now I have my outline, I'm going to go in with a soft angled brush. I go right up to, but not over my eyebrow. And this is all upper lid and nothing on the eyelid in this color. First, just pulling it in from the corner so I don't have to get that close to the line with this. I'm going to go in on the lid with black. This is also from Sephora. It's also part of their colorful matte line. Any matte, non-sparkly, non-pearlized black should do. And this, I'm going to take it into the crease a little, but not onto the upper part of the eye. We're going to do the eyeliner in the eye. I like to use Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner for this. I'm gonna load up my brush. I'm going to use the top here to kind of offload some of that product and also I wanna get the brush really nice and kind of flat and sharp here, loaded up with product. Different eyeliner for the brows. I like to use this Aveda eye definer in Black Orchid. It's one of the few eyeliners I found that does not like bleed out into the makeup. Start here. And I'm just going just above my brow with a little bit of pointiness right up there. I'm really hugging the line of my brow. I'm not bringing it way up above my natural brow line. Now we're going to take that gray again and just go over the brows. Right into the brows. One thing I would do when I was performing was I would switch wigs during the pool scene, and the wig I switched to did not have built-in sideburns like the wig I wear for the rest of the performance, so I would draw on some sideburns underneath. This is just a NYX jumbo stick. I'm just kind of stippling this. Next step will be lipstick. I just go right on here, but I don't go all the way to the edges. I use a retractable Rimmel, Rimmel Exaggerate. I'm going to take my retractable lip brush and fill in any gaps using the product that's already on my face. Now I'm going to take my lip gloss . And we are done. Thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions about the techniques or the products that I used today, please leave a comment and ask. And until next time.